Kia ora everyone. Welcome to day 2 of Festival of the Future. Here, Voice of Orion is continuing and doing some interviews with those inspiring people who are attending these festivals. And I have very special guest here who I just was talking to her before this podcast. Now let's together find out who she is and what she do and what's her passions. You want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi guys, my name is Ruth and I'm a year 13 at Tower College. I am interested in pursuing a career in law, perhaps criminology, something along those lines. I'm super interested in fostering international connections at school, so that's what I do.
Amazing. Yes, Ruthie is very welcome. And thank you for having this corridor with us, these conversations. So, let me ask you this question. So, you said you have interest to explore a career into a law degree, right? So, why that passion?
Well, I've just faced like a lot of injustices in school and a lot of in and out of school, and then I've been in situations where I felt like I couldn't really speak what I really wanted to say in the moment. And I guess being a lawyer will help me give others the permission and the voice to really speak their truth when they're not necessarily in a position where they can speak their truth. They may be in a very oppressed environment.
And so it's more like you can relate to your experience come from your experience you faced during the school, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, what other interests and passions you have, Ruthie? What do you want to do beside studying law degree and as well being a lawyer in future? Do you have other passions that you are interested? What kind of topics in general?
That's a good question. I quite like I quite like debating, like being involved in debating. I also quite like, as I said, fostering international connections, as I'm doing right now in Ambassadors Club at my school. So I'm doing that. I also love organizing things. I'm a good logistics manager, as I do that for my UNICEF ball at the moment. I love like just organizing everything and making sure I get like the best price for the whatever like project I'm doing. So I guess you could say I'm a good negotiator,
Amazing.
and I just love working for a good cause, and just being there and helping people in need.
So, how you find this energy with you? And you are this young persons, you are very passionate about these issues and justice and stuff. So, where do you get this energy from?
Well,
What's your why, if I can put it that way?
my why, that's another great question. My why is because we like of course I can't change the entire world, but if I can just change one thing of it, it will make a difference in someone else's life. And not only that, it will make me happy to see that I know that I can make that change in somebody else's life, and also a collective of people's lives, because I feel like my purpose is to serve other people and to use my skills and knowledge and my expertise and my passion to do that.
Yeah, beautiful and awesome. And I see the future with you, with your passion and energy. You'll be just amazing. So, Ruthie, would you tell us what brought you to this festival and how is your experience so far from day one and what's you're looking forward in day two?
Yeah, well, my first day yesterday was absolutely amazing. I watched James Laughlin. Watching him speak was phenomenal. He was talking about like what's your why, like why do you really want to do this, and just helping people find their purpose and showing people what it means to be really like a leader. And I honestly learned a lot from him. If I could take one thing away from him, I would say that like simplicity is key, and that I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate things. And he was just talking about if you just simplify things, life will just get a lot easier. And he has a story he told me in the lecture. It kind of really stuck to me. How he was in a very oppressed situation. He was in Ireland, and there was like a lot of like warfare going on, and he got himself out of the situation. And that takes a lot of willpower and determination. And I felt really inspired by that. And I feel like everyone can be inspired by that, because if he can go through that, then what's there to say that we can't go through anything that we're facing in life?
That's really beautiful, corridor, and what I heard from you and what you take from first day. That's really inspiring. And so, And this inspiring festivals, what's your advice for young people like you and in general for the youth?
I would say to not rely on your motivation to get you places and to keep focusing on why you want to be there and what you will get out of it instead of relying on pure motivation because that's just not going to get you anywhere. Like most days I don't feel like doing things, but you still have to get up and do those things anyways, and it's those efforts that count and not just like a 5 second one day motivation because that is unsustainable.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Lovely to meet you, and we look forward to see you shining more in the future.
Thank you.
Not
Thank you
really
so
enough.
much.
Thank you. Cheers.